The Tema West constituency is one of the traditional NPP seats in the Greater Accra region. Carlos Ahenkorah, who took over from the NPP's Natoshi Addo in 2016, is serving his second term in Parliament. But Mr. Ahenkorah's popularity in the constituency has dwindled, at least from the results of the 2020 election. From a vote margin of almost 15,000 against the NDC's parliamentary candidate in 2016, Mr. Ahenkorah won with just about 2,000 votes difference in 2020. On the contrary, the NPP's presidential candidate, Nana Akufo-Addo, polled a lot more votes than the parliamentary candidate in the constituency, an indication that Mr. Ahenkorah is losing grounds. Prior to the 2016 election, the MP was in the news for all the wrong reasons, after it emerged that despite testing positive for COVID-19 and undergoing treatment at the Kolebu Teaching Hospital, he visited some registration centers for voters in his constituency, putting lives at risk. Criticisms from his constituents and Ghanaians in general compelled him to resign his position as a Deputy Minister for Trade and Industry. It is for this reason that many of his constituents are unable to forgive him for his latest misconduct that puts the constituency in a bad light. Although the MP has offered an explanation and a supposed apology for his conduct, he did not necessarily direct the apology at his constituents.
What he did, in fact, it was disgusting. It was appalling. I never expected him to do that. I think he should be punished. He should be punished. Because why would you behave that way? Why would you behave that way? He shouldn't have done that. But in fact, he has to be sacked. He must be sacked. Yeah, that is it. He must be sacked.
As well, in fact, our Honorable Carlos, what he did, he didn't find no good. Like myself, I did there. Like for Sanchi and where for Sanchi Carlos.
It's not good. We didn't accept. We didn't like how he's behaving. He's becoming unbecoming of a parliamentarian. So that's only what I can say. He should know. He shouldn't be. You see, he should be. Sacked. Yeah, that's my opinion of that.
This group, calling itself Concerned Residents of Tema West, says the MP's behavior is shameful. They want him to resign or face their wrath.
We, the youth of Tema West, or the concerned youth in Tema West, after watching what happened on the 7th of January during the inauguration of the 8th Parliament, and seeing our MP elect Carlos Ahenkorah and the attitude he put up at the Parliament House, for us it's a disgrace to this constituency. We realized that during the 2020 elections, there were some people who ran away with ballot boxes. What happened to them? They were arrested. They were arrested and prosecuted, and they went to jail. What happened to this man? Is he above the law? No, he's not above the law. And we, the people of Tema, we can't sit and watch such a person representing us at Parliament. He's not honorable. He's either dishonorable, because look, this is a person who would never take the law that he himself make.
Well, the law is so respectable of man. Just like what happened in Citi West, when the gentleman who snatched the ballot box was sentenced to 3 months. He's going to be denied for voting for 5 years, and we're going to face certain penalties. I think we are all equal before the law. He has caused embarrassment to the constituency, and for that matter, he must face the law as it is.
Other constituents, however, pledged their support to the MP regardless of the incident.
For me, trust me, what Honorable Carlos Ahenkorah did was only to prove to the people of this country and prove to our democracy and constitution that nobody is above the law. And if you want to try anything which is contrary to the law, then some men like him will stand up to the occasion. And that's exactly what he did. So what he did was just calling for rerun and not to disrupt the peaceful process or what have you. Because if Honorable Muntaka did and we saw nothing about it, if Honorable Samjo did and we saw nothing about it, then trust me, what Honorable Carlos Ahenkorah did, I see no wrong about it.
In fact, we the concerned youth of Tema West, in fact, we don't understand the whole issue. That why is Honorable alone trending? Honorable Muntaka and Honorable Jinapo did worse than that of what Carlos Ahenkorah did. And I don't see why we should be talking about, or if any punishment to be on them, or if any punishment to be on, or what they are saying, like the minority saying that they should punish Honorable Carlos Ahenkorah, whatever it is, it must start from Honorable Muntaka and Jinapo, who put the voting box.
And so if somebody asks me about what Honorable Kingsley Ahenkorah did, I can tell you that if the wrong that was done in Parliament on that day was 100%, he didn't even do 1%. He didn't even do 1%. What did he do? He picked the papers and what? Somebody booted the whole thing, even the box. And I saw even one of them dressed in white. I don't remember. The marshals of Parliament held him by the back, just gave him boots down. And we said, yeah, okay. And is it because the name of Carlos, when we mention it, resonates something? So everybody say, Carlos, Carlos, Carlos. Hey, I'm sure that if the youth of Tema West who were there, or anybody in any place was there, I'm sure we would have done worse things than that.
The NPP Tema West Constituency Chairman Nana Boakye Amfosefa sees nothing wrong with the MP's conduct. He says the MP was rather heroic and must be commended. He believes those condemning him are NDC sympathizers.
The people you were speaking to who were sharing concerns were NDC members. I know all of them. Listen, we've gone into an election with them, we beat them. If they really want to take the seat, they should come for an election. They cannot use what happened in Parliament and say because of that there should be a rerun, somebody should be sanctioned. If they want any sanction, they should call the sanction on their MPs first. The position of the party in Tema West, the NPP Tema West constituency, is as simple and direct. We are 1001% solidly behind our MP. Just as the NDC is also 1001 behind Mutaka, Sam George and the Jinapo. So for us as a constituent and as a party in the constituency, we are solidly behind our MP, and we believe that he took the right actions for the interest of the party in Parliament. We are solidly behind our MP, and we will support him to and through the next 4 years as he's the Member of Parliament and elected and duly sworn in as the MP for the constituency.